Hey, this is Ramon, channels off before, and you gotta excuse me, I'm wearing a dumb tourist t-shirt. But I just thought I'd clarify something, because I've been talking a lot of religion on this channel, and I just want to make it very clear this is not becoming a religious channel. The way that I'm approaching the Bible is philosophically and literary, not literally, literary. Okay, that's how I'm approaching it. Yes, I'm Catholic. I'm a believer, so some of that stuff does come through uh, in the interpretation. But that is not how I'm approaching it, and that's not what I'm giving to you guys. What I'm giving to you guys is not the official Catholic doctrine or Catholic beliefs. I'm giving you my personal understanding based on literature that I've read, because I read a lot of ancient texts, and these happen to be ancient texts that I happen to enjoy. But I do also intend to talk about other ancient literature, such as some of my favorite stuff, which is the Tao Te Ching, the Book of Five Rings, The Art of War, Sun Tzu, maybe even some Machiavelli. I love that stuff. I read that stuff all the time. I try to reread those books every year. So I would like to share that with you as well. And also some clarifications. I am Catholic and Christian. That doesn't mean certain things that some of you might think it means. For instance, most of my friends are atheists, like 90% of them. Most of my clientele have, for the martial arts, have been female, and for the weightlifting have been male. But the majority of my clientele are either bisexual or homosexual. Okay, so most of the females are either lesbian or bisexual, and most of the males have been either gay or bi. That's just how it worked out. Most of my martial arts students are female. Most of my weightlifting clients have been male. There are some straight clients, obviously, and obviously some of the guys have done martial arts and some of the girls have done weightlifting. But for the most part, it hasn't worked that way. Okay, what else? Most of my friends who are not atheists are also Muslim, and that's just how that worked out. So I have Muslim friends, I have Catholic friends. Um, uh, Clientele ranges everything from Hindu to whatever else is out there. I go eat almost every week at either an Indian restaurant down the street or two different Muslim restaurants, and I love going there. I love eating there. I love the people. Um, so this is not a hate kind of channel, and I don't want people to get that picture, that idea. Just because I'm talking a lot of religion doesn't mean what a lot of people might think it means. Also, a lot of the stuff that gets thrown at Catholics, you're conflating with other denominations, such as certain Protestant or Baptist or Southern Baptist beliefs. And while I consider them my brothers in Christ, I do not necessarily agree with everything they say. Okay? Also, more than that, the whole Catholic thing with the homosexual thing, right? Okay. The church has a mandate that we are to love and accept homosexuals. Okay. I know. You guys are like, what? I've never heard that. All you've heard about is how they're denied marriage and how they're denied communion. But that has to do with sin. Wait. Don't go away. What is sin? Okay. So, basic rundown. Eating pork is a sin. Wearing blended fabric, like I'm doing right now, is a sin. Being a rebellious child is a sin. Okay? What are the punishments for those sins? Ah, you've read Leviticus. Good question. Death. Catholics don't do that. Christians don't do that. Christ says the whole thing about I've fulfilled the law. I'm here to fulfill the law. And what's the rules that you have to follow? Love thy neighbor. You follow that commandment, you follow all the commandments. Basically, love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor as you love thyself. That is the key commandment in the New Testament, which changes the way you focus on the Old Testament. But you cannot divorce Catholicism or even Christianity from Judaism, because that's the religion it came from. So The way that most modern Catholics and apologists understand the faith is through the evolution of faith. So you're seeing different people's understanding of what it means to be faithful. You're seeing that understanding change through time. And you can understand that very clearly if, like most Catholics and most Orthodox Catholics, you have what's called the Apocryphal books. So when you read Maccabees and all that stuff, you can really see the evolution of faith through time. Okay? Does that mean that all the church teachings are friendly to everybody? Obviously not. But I'm a human. I'm speaking as a human for myself, not for the church. I just wanted to make that clear because I know that there's a lot of Bible stuff that I'm talking, and I'm going to talk more religious stuff because Genesis is very long. Okay, Genesis, I'm going to be doing videos of that for a while, but that doesn't mean that's all I'm going to do. I'm still doing martial arts on this channel. Come November, I'm going to be doing NaNoWriMo, where the whole focus is going to change to writing. I'm still doing martial arts stuff. I got to do kicking videos, and I got to do grappling videos. I got friends who want to help me out with that. So I just want to make it very clear that even though I've been talking a lot of religion, this is not going to suddenly become a Christian or Catholic channel. And even though I am a Catholic and a Christian, that doesn't mean what you think a Catholic and a Christian is what I am. Okay? I have my own faith. I happen to belong to a church that has a very open and very liberal understanding of religion compared to other Christian faiths and denominations. But that doesn't mean, for those who are religious or ex-religious, that doesn't mean that because you were not properly catechized, or because you had a really bad preacher, or you were or someone taught you religion who was a hateful person, just because they taught you those things doesn't mean that's what I or my faith believes. Okay? So anyway, I just wanted to clear that up, and I'm making this video now because I have other videos that are related to this that won't come out for months, and I want to put this out now so that way I can clear up any misunderstandings. Alright, peace, like, subscribe, keep watching. My dad went to New York when I was like 18 and he got me this, okay? I'm not this dorky. I am washing clothes right now and this is all I had to wear. But I felt this was pressing enough that I should look like an idiot, like a tourist, and wear it. I don't have any problem with New York, by the way. I just, it's a tourist shirt. I've never been. I've never been past the Mason-Dixon line, man. I'm pure South. That's as far as I've been. Anyway, I've been to California. All right.